This new year, Goal 90 drops something special, football-inspired phone cases made for the Goal 90 fam. From club colours to country pride, we've got you covered. And the best part? Customise it with your name and number. Head to the Goal 90 shop and get yours now. The transfer market moves in mysterious ways. Talent gets overlooked, stars shine in smaller leagues while the giants sleep. But not for long. These are 9 players whose performances have been so good that a big move is calling their name. Let's dive right in. Starting at number 9, we've got a centre-back who's been quietly dominating the Premier League, Marcos Senesi. The Argentine has been Bournemouth's defensive rock since arriving from Feyenoord in 2022, but this season he's taken things to another level. After Dean Huijsen's move to Real Madrid and Ilya Zabarnyi's switch to PSG, Senesi has stepped up massively. He's started every single Premier League game for the Cherries this season, showing exactly why he's one of the most progressive centre-backs in Europe's top 5 leagues. His ability to play out from the back is next level. 4 assists already this season shows he's not just defending, he's creating. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are both circling. The reports say Senesi has already rejected multiple contract extensions from Bournemouth and has made it clear he wants a new challenge. His contract expires in 2026, and with preliminary talks already happening with interested clubs, this feels like a done deal waiting to happen. At 28, he's hitting his prime, and a move to La Liga could see him finally break into Argentina's World Cup squad for 2026. Number 8 brings us to a defensive midfielder who's causing absolute chaos in the Premier League, Carlos Baleba. The 21-year-old Cameroonian has been Brighton's warrior in the middle of the park. Manchester United were desperate to sign him last summer, even agreeing personal terms with the player. The only problem? Brighton wanted Moises Caicedo money, around £150 million. United backed off. But here's the thing, Baleba's performances this season have kept him firmly on the radar of Europe's elite. He's a complete midfielder, stamina for days, brilliant at breaking up play, and his passing range is exceptional. With a contract until 2028, Brighton are in no rush, but Baleba's talent is undeniable. He's been labelled the new Moussa Dembele, and if you watch Dembele at Spurs, you know that's high praise. At just 21, he's got the world at his feet. At number 7, we head to the Netherlands for one of Europe's hottest young talents, Smit. The 19-year-old AZ Alkmaar midfielder is on everyone's radar. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, the list goes on. Ronald Koeman, the Netherlands manager, compared him to Pedri. Yeah, Barcelona's Pedri. That's the level we're talking about. This season, Smit has been a regular starter for AZ in the Eredivisie, playing over 1,300 minutes across all competitions with 2 goals and 2 assists. But his game isn't about the numbers, it's about his technical quality, tactical intelligence, and exceptional vision. He dominates the build-up phases, retains possession under pressure, and makes the game look easy. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that AZ have already rejected bids higher than €40 million, and they're holding out for more. Smit himself has said he expects to leave within the next 18 months. Number 6 takes us to Germany, where a Swedish sensation is lighting up the Bundesliga, Hugo Larsson. At just 21, the Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder has already become one of the most talked about young prospects in European football. He moved from Malmö to Frankfurt in 2023 for what was a record fee for a Swedish club, and he's been justifying that price tag ever since. Like Smit, his game is about more than numbers. It's about his box-to-box abilities, his speed, his stamina, and his awareness on the pitch. At 1.87 meters tall, he brings an imposing presence to midfield. Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea have all been linked with him. In fact, Frankfurt raised his salary and extended his contract until 2029 to ward off interest, but with a reported €60 million price tag, the big clubs are still circling. Larsson has already made his senior debut for Sweden and scored in World Cup qualifying. He rejected a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia's Al Ittihad to stay in Europe, showing his ambition. A move to the Premier League or another European giant feels like when, not if. Halfway through at number 5, we've got a midfielder who's been Feyenoord's captain and heartbeat, Quinton. The 24-year-old Dutchman, twin brother of Arsenal's Jurrien Timber, has been leading Feyenoord since September 2024. He's won the Eredivisie, the KNVB Cup, and the Johan Cruyff Shield with them. This season he's been a regular starter with 2 goals and 3 assists in the Eredivisie. His passing range is excellent, his positioning is smart, and he's got the technical ability to dominate games. He's also earned his place in the Netherlands national team, making his debut in 2024 and scoring in World Cup qualifying. His contract expires in 2026, meaning clubs can get him for a reasonable fee or even start negotiating a pre-contract agreement soon. Number 4 brings us to one of the Premier League's most exciting young defenders, Murillo. The 23-year-old Brazilian has been an absolute rock for Nottingham Forest. Since joining from Corinthians in 2023, he's been nothing short of sensational. He was named Forest's Player of the Season for 2023-24, and this season he's taken it up another notch. He led the entire Premier League in clearances last season with 242. That's insane. Chelsea and Real Madrid are both reportedly interested, with the Brazilian open to a move in summer 2026. Barcelona have also joined the race, with AC Milan keeping tabs on him too. Forest signed him to a contract extension until 2029 in January 2025, but that won't stop the Giants from coming. Any potential deal would require a fee exceeding £55 million, but for a defender of his quality, that's worth it. With his physical strength, composure on the ball and tactical maturity, Murillo has all the tools to become one of Europe's elite centre-backs. He's already earned his first call-up to Brazil's national team. A move to a European giant feels inevitable. At number 3, we return to Nottingham Forest for another midfield gem, Elliot Anderson. The 23-year-old moved to Forest from Newcastle in summer 2024 for a reported £35 million, and he's been worth every penny. Anderson was Newcastle's rising star before the move, showing his quality in brief appearances for the Magpies. At Forest, he's flourished. What makes Anderson special is his versatility. He can play as an 8, as a number 10, or even on the wing. His technical ability, work rate and football intelligence make him a manager's dream. He was even part of England's U21 squad that won the 2025 European Championship, where he scored in the quarter-final against Spain and started in the final victory over Germany. Manchester City are reportedly eyeing a summer move for him. Manchester United also have him on their radar alongside Carlos Baleba and Adam Wharton as part of their midfield overhaul. Anderson represents the type of player every top club needs: versatile, hard-working, technically gifted, and still with huge potential at just 23. Number 2 takes us to Wales and one of the Premier League's super subs turned starter, Harry Wilson. The 27-year-old Fulham winger has been in sensational form. This season alone, he's already got 7 goals and 4 assists in 20 Premier League appearances. His recent form has been absolutely electric. He scored a hat-trick for Wales in their historic 7-1 victory over North Macedonia in World Cup qualifying. Remember his stunning long-range goal against Tottenham? That was from 36.6 metres out, the second longest goal in the Premier League this season. Wilson burst onto the scene at Liverpool's academy, but after loans to Derby, Bournemouth and Cardiff, he finally found his home at Fulham. He joined on loan in 2021, won the championship title with them in 2021-22, then signed permanently. He's been their consistent attacking threat ever since. His left foot is magical. Whether it's free kicks, long-range screamers or clever finishes, Wilson delivers. His contract expires in 2026, meaning clubs can start approaching him for a pre-contract soon. And finally, at number 1, we've got a defender who's gone from Championship hero to Premier League starter, Dan Ballard. The 26-year-old Northern Ireland international has been Sunderland's rock since joining from Arsenal in 2022. He helped Sunderland win the Championship playoffs in 2025, scoring the winning goal in extra time of the semi-final second leg against Coventry. That goal sent Sunderland to Wembley, where they beat Sheffield United 2-1 to reach the Premier League. And on his Premier League debut, Ballard scored the second goal in a 3-0 win over West Ham. Talk about an entrance. At 1.87 metres tall, Ballard is dominant in the air, strong in the tackle and composed on the ball. He's been an undisputed starter for Sunderland since October 2024. Ballard represents everything you want in a modern centre-back: physical presence, technical ability, leadership and that winning mentality. He's also Northern Ireland's future captain. A move to a bigger Premier League club or even a European giant would be the next logical step. Which of these players do you think will make the biggest impact at their next club? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos like this. Catch you in the next one.